Hey, buddy, what is going on? Serial Overdrive here, and today we're going to be talking about Horsepocalypse, or horses coming to the console edition of Rust, or rideable horses coming to the console edition of Rust. So this is exciting for everybody because it means you can just get around the game so much easier. Now, what we're specifically going to be covering is when this update is likely going to be dropping on the public test branch and the main branch. We're going to be talking about what we know is definitely coming with this update, what is likely coming with this update, and we're going to be covering something that I really shouldn't have to tell you, but don't take another hit, Tom. You're way too high, along with the rest of you listening. Anyways, moving into the horse news. So, with the latest Rust Console Edition devlog 16, we know that horses are coming to the console edition of Rust. The update has been named Horsepocalypse. It's a clever play on words because horses are leading the apocalypse, which is when all the servers crash and D11 makes us pay extra for the DLC that makes them run again. And yes, that is a joke. There's no horse DLC, at least none to my knowledge. I really hope there's not horse DLC. There's probably going to be horse armor, if we're being honest. It's probably going to be skinnable, and that's probably going to be something that you're going to pay $25 for because, again, you got too high, Tom, and decided to make a dumb purchase. Now, moving on. So basically, yeah, we know that horses are coming, and we know that it's going to be the next update after the Cultivator update. The Cultivator update is coming at the end of this month. It's already May, Jesus Christ. So it's coming at the end of May, which means horses are likely going to be coming to the public test branch after that update comes to the main branch. So we can expect to see horses on the public test branch probably sometime in June would be my guess. It is always possible that it's going to be late May that we'll see them, but my guess would be June or maybe even early July. Now, if they're coming June, maybe early July, that means that horses will likely be coming to the main branch in August or September. This might seem like a lot of time to wait, but just keep getting high and the time will fly by. You won't even notice it. And yes, this time I'm addressing all of the audience, not just Tom. Now, moving on. So what we do know about the horse update is that horses will be rideable. In addition to that, we know that stables are definitely coming into the game. Stables are a place where you can go to buy horses and a few other horse-related things. Along with this, there was another very exciting thing that was sort of announced. We're going to be getting to that. Before we get into that, I want to explain to you just how horses work. Typically, horses can either be bought for scrap, or you're just going to find them when you're out exploring the world. If you're buying for scrap, what you can do is go to a stable. You can look at all the horses and pick one with stats that you prefer. You can see things like basically how fast a horse will run and how long a horse can run for. In addition to that, there's a few other like decay meters, I guess we could call it, but horses don't really decay. They just, up and die. Which is why it's important to announce that you should not be shooting horses. If you do, D11 will be calling PETA and you will be banned. If you're cheating, however, you're free to keep playing the game because who knows when they're going to fix that. Now, they are doing something about cheating. We could cover that later. Anyways, yeah, so horses have stats. Now, one exciting thing that was announced with the horses is that they are going to be sort of jumping the queue as far as horse updates go and just releasing some of the latest and greatest stuff that Base Punch has released for the PC version of Rust in relation to horses. And my guess would be that this would be double saddles. So for those of you who don't know, previously on the PC version of Rust, you could ride horses, but only one person could ride a horse. But with the recent update, Base Punch made it so that two people can ride a horse at the same time, which is exciting because now you can have friends and do things with them. But let's be honest, you're playing Rust, so you probably don't have either of those. You do, however, have clanmates that you can ride with for a month or two before they stab you in the back, steal all your stuff, and make you want to do something that I can't talk about on YouTube. Now, yeah, so that's the exciting news. It's probably not exciting for the reason that you think, because obviously we don't have friends, so how are we going to ride a horse with two people? No, it's exciting because it means that D11 is actually jumping the queue with a lot of this stuff. It means that when an update or a series of updates comes out for the game, everything sort of in that genre is going to be included with it. We're not going to be just getting like mini-copters. We're probably going to be getting stuff like mini-copters and helicopters and cars. Or maybe, we're just going to get the latest and greatest of all this stuff. So if there's an extra thing that has been added to a feature that D11's adding into the game, we're going to get that along with the base feature. So it means that they're actually sort of catching up to the PC version of Rust, at least in a few minor ways. Now, the PC version of Rust is chunking along fast. They've announced some amazing updates. And I just don't know if D11 is going to be able to keep up, but it's good that they're doing this. I like the fact that they're willing to say, hey, we're giving you all the horse content. We're not just going to sort of trickle it out. You're going to get everything that the PC players have in relation to horses. And in addition to that, because horses are coming out, I think there's a high likelihood that they're going to increase the map size. So right now, maps are a bit small. If you add horses in, the maps are going to feel a lot smaller. And when it comes to clans and people who just play this game way too much, and yes, I'm talking to people with 1,000, 2,000, or 4,000 hours in the game already, you're playing it too much, dude. Seriously. Get high or something. Or get less high and do something else. I don't know. All I know is you need more hobbies, because I keep getting shot by people with so many hours, and it just sucks. Or they're cheating. Yeah, I think they're going to have to increase map sizes. And from talking with the team over at 11, I don't think this is something that's actually that hard for them to do. They just change a number and the map size increases. It puts a little bit more stress on the server and things like that. But if you look at some of the changes that they've been making for community servers, it means that the game's running a lot more efficiently, which means map sizes can be increased without too much of a negative effect on players. And yeah, that's everything we know about Horsepocalypse. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace.